Weird.
Al, stop hitting me.
I got 4 and 6.
Alright. So I
No, that is 4 and 6. I told you.
4 and 6 makes up 24, so you get 2 root 6. 9 and 6 make up 54, so you get 3 root 6. And 16 and 6 make up 96, and you get 4 root
I
6.
got 1 and 4.
I have that 7.
Okay.
I thought you had to multiply 16 to like the
There's nothing on the outside.
but like before.
There's nothing on the outside.
Miss Asbury, I got 24 and 4 for the square root of 96. Is that wrong?
What?
I got 424 for the square root of 96.
That's not the biggest one. You have to choose the biggest one. And since these all have 6 under here, you want to have 6 under here. So you could just do 96 divided by 6 to see what your perfect square is. Do you see how both of these have 6 under the radical?
Yeah.
Okay, that means that this one needs to have 6 under the radical.
Does it have to
So,
have it?
yes, that's what we're doing. So then you could do 96 divided by 6, and that gives you 16.
What was that?
I don't know if that was a sneeze or if he just died over there. I'm really not sure. Alright, una más, and then we're moving on. Yeah, I know, but then we still didn't understand this problem.
I've gotten the past 2 right. Or the
You got
past
2
3
thirds
right.
of the square
Because
root of
I'm
4.
that smart. I'm a mathematical genius. I don't know.
Is that what we're going with?
Yeah, I just have to learn the subject first.
Yeah, then you just even lower your so you can guess.
Oh my gosh, I'm so freaking good at that.
I don't really know what that statement was.
Like-
I quit listening. Alright,
I can
4 root 12 minus 6 root 48. Simplify that one. You have 3 minutes. Go.
Is that a 6?
3 minutes.
I'm gonna assume that's a 6.
You can get your study guide at the end of class. You can get your phone at the end of class. We still have 35 minutes together.
Is that a minus or
Raspberry.
I'm gonna get on your phone.
Get on it. Well, you don't have my password.
You're what?
That you know of.
Justin.
Raspberry.
I think it's something like that.
That's right. I know. What are you talking about?
Yes.
is that a subtraction sign?
Yes, Curtis,
I
yes.
thought it was a one.
I can
Like,
see
I'm
him
a
doing
bot, so you
that.
can enter my streaks.
Is that not?
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, that's
You know I don't know what that
You
means.
can enter my people on Snapchat.
Okay. Be like, pay attention in class, stop Snapchatting.
I'm a YouTuber.
Now?
I put Miss Campbell on Snapchat, and I was like, she probably could have up in here, and she was like, "Justin, that's why you put that on your phone."
How did she know?
I don't know.
Because she's a genius.
She's not a mathematical genius like me, though.
Okay, did I ask?
I'm Albert Einstein.
Oh.
Be quiet, Curtis.
Just go.
My name is Ricky Balboa.
What?
It's Rocky Balboa.
I'm his twin.
He's not even black.
See, that's why my name is Ricky. Because Ricky got shot.
Ricky got shot. Was he shot with Tupac? Did Biggie shoot him?
They're both in Cuba.
Biggie died before Tupac died. No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Okay, I think I got my answer, but I don't know if it's right.
No, he did.
No, he didn't.
Tupac did die.
Stay over
They're
there.
both in Cuba.
Nobody's.
Ricky Balboa.
So did Biggie.
They're all in Cuba. Tupac's in Cuba.
They in the Filipino.
I played Biggie did. He probably got like 140.
No,
He
Biggie.
ain't get shot. He got hard.
Shut.
He was probably in the fourth round.
Eating pork rinds?
Yeah.
Dude, that's the best.
That's so disgusting. Oh my god.
Fourth round nasty.
It's just so good.
Alright, did anybody get negative 16 or 3?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Miriam, I don't know how else to explain it to you. You find the biggest perfect square, which is 4. Take the square root of 4, which is 2. 2 times 4 is 8.
I thought it'd be 4 plus 6. 3 or 4 plus 2.
Say
Alright,
Say hog rider.
let's look at this one. Yes, she did. She's ignoring you. Alright, so when you multiply radical expressions, we gotta keep doing this, guys. We got 2 more things to do. 3 more things to do. We're not even close to being done. If we did block schedule all year, though, we would be used to this by now, and we wouldn't be so stressed. But no, we're on periods.
I think you're sure.
Boy gave it away.
No, I think she's just like
Wait, you're yelling. That's a good one. Doing this position with your head and your hands.
No stressing.
Your handwriting is getting sloppy about it. Just a little indication. No, you're not.
Alright, so do you see how I got 12 root 3?
Hold on, man.
So you do 3 times 2 and you get 6. You do 2 times 6 and you get 12. You break down 12 into 4 and 3. The square root of 4 is 2. 2 times 6 is 12.
Wait, what?
Yes, Jess.
3 times 2 is 6. 2 times 6 is 12.
Your pencil.
The biggest perfect square that goes into 12 is 4. You get 4 and 3.
Hey, Josh.
I'll look at my
The
pencil.
square root of 4 is 2. 2 times 6 is 12. Yes.
Can you repeat that? Because I couldn't.
Yeah.
3 times 2 is
It can't
6.
be like in
2
every
times,
day.
Josh, I'm trying to teach.
Oh, I'm sorry.
3 times 2 is 6. 2 times 6 is 12. The biggest perfect square that goes into 12 is 4. You get 4 and 3. The square root of 4 is 2. 2 times 6 is 12.
Miss Asbury, I got this.
I'll give you $5.
Alright, for number B, you would multiply those together. 2 times 7 is?
14.
6 times 3 is?
18.
What's the biggest perfect square that goes into 18? 9 and 2. What's the square root of 9? What's 3 times 14? 3 times 14 is 42 times the square root of 2. Do we need to do another one?
Wait, you put
What?
Bro, you right.
We don't have to be right now?
Alright, C. New problem. Do it.
Funny. Maybe live.
Just make fun of
I'm running out, running out.
You make fun of me. You make fun of me.
I don't care. Please do problem number C.
Are you doing that on
I'm
purpose?
running my brain.
Like when you say number 2?
No,
Miss Asbury.
I'm actually not.
You said it earlier.
Should have had a meeting.
Problem C.
There we go.
What problem is it?
You need a 5-hour energy.
Yeah, we don't have a
wrote
standard
it.
paper.
You have to write it down.
That's right.
I'm not tired.
Oh.
I'm tired of having to talk over y'all because y'all keep talking.
I was just saying, yeah.
Get a megaphone.
So,
Or buy one of those little horns, and if we get loud, just open it up.
You could be like Mr. Pendleton.
I used to have one.
He could just stop talking, but he hasn't picked up on that
He
yet.
has like a.
It's interesting, so,
Me too.
what are the things that like,
like, it's steps to the skateboard.
I know. Little whistle thing.
yeah.
Room just to know it's fake.
Or I don't mind.
Seriously, Debbie, if you live in a
Are you done with C?
I'm working on it.
Look at you go.
Yeah, I got
it's
it.
right by the computer lab on the two.
I think I've seen this before.
Oh, I got it.
Yes. Would you
He's
try?
in the process of making a big computer.
Yeah.
Why would you be fun?
No, I
When
don't.
you
Why would you do that?
Remind me again.
I think I got it. Hi.
I think that's right.
Miss Asbury got
I
it.
got
I
90.
got it. I got it. I got it.
You take the square of 16 and you get 4. 4 times 15 is 60.
I'm buying
Miss Asbury, what happened?
Oh, I see what it did.
The potatoes came.
I got 31 square root 6.
Did you do 3 times 5?
Yes, 15.
And then did you do 15 times 4?
15 times 4?
Because the square root of 16 is 4, and 4 times 15 is 60.
I got the
Do you see this number right here?
Yes, I got the
You have to take the square root of it.
Do it.
What's the square root of 16?
4.
Then you multiply 4 times 15 and you get 60.
Oh my god.
I get it. I got confused because I'm applying to
You're better now? Alright, last part of this foldable and then a new foldable.
Get
Yay!
excited, Miss Ashley.
I am super excited. Alright, so you can distribute, which means that you just do the same thing we've been doing. Which means that you multiply 3 root 5 times 2 root 5. Now tell me, can I multiply the root 5 and the 2? No. Can I multiply the 3 and the 2? And you get 6. Can I multiply root 5 times root 5? And what does that give us? 5. Alright, now, can I multiply 3 times 5? And I get? And what's root 5 times root 3? Alright, now what's 6 times 5 right here? Magic. That's all you do. Do I need to walk through that one more time? Okay, the first thing I did was 3 root 5 times 2 root 5. So I said 3 times 2 and I got 6. Root 5 times root 5 gave me 5. So then 6 times 5 gave me 30. Then I did 3 root 5 times 5 root 3. 3 times 5 gave me 15. 5 times 3 gave me root 15. And then this is my answer.
Just bring down that one.
Yep.
Couldn't you, deconstruct it even more, though?
No. Alright, so on B, we would multiply 3 root 2 times 4 root 3. So can I multiply the 2 and the 3 together? And that's going to give me root what? And what's on the outside? 12. Where did you get 12 from? Fantastic. So now I do 3 root 2 times 6 root 2. What's 3 times 6? What's root 2 times root 2? And what's 18 times 2? So it's 12 root 6 plus 36, and you're done. I'm sure. What did he just say? Do I want to know? Jeremiah, it's recording, man. What is your question?
How come that one's like in the square root? The other one has multiplication sign.
What?
6 and 5 has a multiplication sign. While 6 has the root.
They're two different problems. Because you see how root 5 and root 5 are the same? Root 2 and root 3 are not the same. It's the same as this one. This has a multiplication. Alright, look at this page. Please do 15 and 16. 15 and 16. 15 and 16, and let's go. What? Okay. Yes? We were real worried.
Wait, is that right? You're talking about what I said about school?
Yes. She ran away.
Is this the guy for the exam? No, Mr. Waterman.
I told you that it's the study guide. Anyway, this is the next lesson. Oh my God.
But that kind of sounds like Curtis.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Those commercials are so freaking funny. I love those commercials.
Nice try.
Which one did you say? Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm not doing that for.
Stop. My goodness, stop.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to just come. Breakfast.
So just like that.
What? They're different problems.
You know what? They're set up different from each other.
Yes, they're the same thing, but they just don't have a number in front of the radical.
Because I'm looking at the different ones.
Yep. You're the creepiest of all creepies.
And then the next episode became radical.
No, it's been like a couple episodes. I know. Remember he got shot when he got shot.
Like I watched like.
I remember when they dropped shit downstairs, you get a big old gas. When Quagmire got thrown into the wall, he had like a gas.
She's right.
He like look in the mail.
Quagmire, what you been doing?
He's like in the mail.
All he does is
I've enjoyed our time together today, that's there.
Alright, so to do this next part, we're doing radical equations. Now to solve these, you have to get the radicand by itself. So we're trying to get everything away from the radical, just like we would if it was a variable. And then you have to square both sides. So the only way to get rid of a radical is to square. Those are the opposite. These are two examples of radical equations. Do you see how we have a radical? Do you see how we have an equal sign? Boom, that makes it an equation. So far, we've only been doing expressions. Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Now, to solve an equation that involves a variable and a radicand, we must get the radicand on one side of the equation alone. So it has to be entirely alone in order to solve. Solutions that result in false statements when plugged into the original equation are called extraneous. extraneous. That's how you spell it. So sometimes you can get two answers, and one of the answers is going to be an extraneous solution, which means it gives you an incorrect answer. And I'm going to show you how to do those in a minute. Is everybody ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, so let's look at our first example. The first thing you do is you have to get the radical by itself. So that means we need to move this minus 4. How would we move this minus 4? Add 4 to both sides. Yes.
Can you please send Jeremiah Turpin to Mr. Fox's office?
Yes.
Thank you.
And then you get the square root of x minus 1 equals 4. Now, to get rid of a radical, you have to square it. To what we do to one side, we have to do to the other. So do I have to square both sides? Yes, we have to square both sides to get rid of the radical. Now, when I square the side on the left, that means that the radical...
Miss Asbury,
Yes.
can you please send Curtis Brown to Miss Fox's office?
Yes.
And
So we square both sides, and we end up with x minus 1 equals, what's 4 squared? Does everybody see how I got that? Are we sure?
I'm next.
Alright. And then what do we do from here? Do we have x yet? No. What do we do?
Plus 1.
And what does x equal? 17. That's it. That's all you have to do. Isn't it crazy? Alright, now, why do we square both sides of the equation after getting the radical alone? But why do we square? To get rid of the radical. So to get rid of the radical, and why do we do it to both sides? And so what's that called? Starts with a B. It's not a binomial. I'm balancing the equation. And to balance the equation. Y'all are silly. Now let's look at this example on the right. Can anybody tell me what we should do first? Is the radical completely by itself yet?
No.
So how do we get rid of that 2 out front?
I think it's what can you divide.
Yes, look at you go.
Ooh, I learned something.
It's amazing.
Divided by 2.
Divide both sides by 2. That cancels, so we end up with the square root of 3x plus 15 equals...
30.
Whoa.
Alright, finish it without me.
Okay, I love this one.
I'm still on the other. Oh, she gets out.
Stop! Oh my God!
He laughed before he did it.
Why? Oh my gosh!
He looked at me and laughed.
Yes. I knew you were going to say something.
Did y'all get x equals -2?
Yes,
No.
No.
I got that.
Look at you.
I got 4.
Super
I
proud.
got 4 too.
Why'd you get 4?
I don't know.
Okay.
I really don't know.
Wait, how did you get 9?
3 squared is 9.
Oh,
Okay, I didn't know.
You see how we squared both sides over here? You do the same thing. I know that we're doing the same exact thing side by side, and we're just so confused. Stop. Okay, now, what I want us to do from here is to check it and to see if you have an extraneous Yes, extraneous solution is you plug your numbers back in. So for the first one, we have the square root of x minus 1 minus 4 equals 0, correct? What did we get x to equal?
17.
Okay, so let's plug in 17. We have the square root of 17 minus 1 minus 4 equals 0. Now, please notice that my minus 4 is not under the radical. It is not part of the radical. What is 17 minus 1?
16.
Okay, so now we have the square root of 16 minus 4 equal to 0. What's the square root of 16?
4.
What's 4 minus 4?
0.
Does 0 equal 0?
Yeah.
We did it right! Isn't it magic?
I got
I'm
this.
still not about what Josh said. I knew you were about to say something. You looked at me and chuckled.
Alright, let's plug in to over here. We have 3x plus 15 equal to 6. Alright, what is x? What do we find x equal for this problem?
-2.
-2.
Yay.
Alright, what's 3 times -2?
6.
It's what?
6 negative.
-6. Alright, what's -6 plus 15?
21.
No.
Uh,
What's the square root of 9? What's 3 times 2? Does 6 equal 6?
6.
We did it right.
Yeah. Yeah, I missed the funniest moment.
Is Cameron still outside? Okay.
It should be done.
Alright, flip your paper over. Is everybody done copying this down, or do we need a moment?
Oh, there's a back.
What did I do in a past life?
I don't know.
What did I do? Why are you looking at me like that? Stop. You're so creepy.
Don't say that. Don't say that about my best friend.
Nobody is talking to you.
Sasbury, you ain't got any makeup, bro.
I'm not. Stop staring at me.
I wasn't even looking at you.
Are you ready now, Felicia?
Josh went to
You're like a preacher, just sit up and start screaming.
What kind of church are you going to?
Black people.
Oh, I always see.
I don't go to church.
Bro, my church.
No judgment.
I don't like
Oh, that's
Can you be
to me, I don't care if I get offended, but church is boring.
Yeah.
Bro, whoa,
I've been
whoa.
to church since I was like 7.
Bro, my mama